If you want to get one of the best bows in Grounded 2 to use for a ranger build, then you're going to want to get your hands on the Bushwacker bow. This bow has one of the best abilities that you can get on a weapon, but we'll go into that a little bit later. For right now, I'm going to show you exactly where and how to get this weapon. For this weapon, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go over by the Ranger Outpost trash bags, which is a hop, skip, and a jump from the Ranger Outpost snack bar. You're going to want to go over here where you go along the side of the snack bar. You're going to follow this around. In this area, you'll see a few things like cockroaches, things like that, that will be getting in the way. You don't have to fight any of them unless you really want to. You need the resources or anything like that. But you're going to follow this path around here until you see the yellow mushrooms and this white cup right here. So you see the white cup there. It's got a few spider eggs in it. And over here, we have the yellow mushrooms that you're going to see. Now, the main way that really makes this area stand out is once you get past this, you'll see, get past the leaves, you'll see a spider all wrapped up in webbing. Also in this area, you'll see a cracked wall right here. So what you're going to need is you're going to need one of the Brat Burst Bombs. You're actually going to need 2 of them for this area, so make sure you have a couple of those on hand. So you want to equip one, throw it here, bust open the wall, give it a second pop. There you go. And then you're going to follow this path in here.
Light.
After going in here a little ways, you're going to come across the Mega Milky Molar. You'll see it right here on the left. There you go. Boom. Milky Molar. After you collect the Milky Molar, you'll want to go up here and use a Brat Burst on the wall. It'll bust it open, and then you're going to end up in another area. Now, the area that you're going to actually end up in is actually going to be underneath the head area that you'll see on the outskirts of the map. Now, this area is a bit confusing, so it's kind of good to make sure you're paying close attention to where you're going. There's going to be a lot of spiders around here, unfortunately. Not nearly as many as you would have encountered had you taken the long way around, but there are going to be some spiders here. So what you're going to do first is you're just going to keep following this path heading north. As you can see up there, you're going to want to head towards that little circular object that was on the map there, deal with some spiders. Well, you're heading in the right way. When you hop on the branch here, you'll see the science right there if you haven't been here before. Hop on your mount. And then you just keep following this branch up. Now, this is where it can get confusing because there's a lot of branches around that go to different areas. So you're going to want to sort of be paying attention to where you're going here. What the first thing you're going to want to do is when you go up here, you'll see this little junction. You'll see that caterpillar back there. You know you've gone too far. Hop off onto this branch right here. Deal with the butterfly thing up here. Take care of that. After you deal with the little butterfly, you're going to want to take a left. You'll see this little opening here. And then if you follow this path all the way up around, you're going to be going in the right direction. So you're going to follow this path, keep going up. What we're going to be after is towards the top of the hedge area, so it's kind of a bit of a climb to get to. When you come into this area, you'll see a split right here. You can go to the left, won't do you any good. What you're going to actually do is you're going to go to the right and follow this path. You'll see it marked by the science right there. You're going to want to cross the web, select the science right here. Regularly what would happen is you would slow down a bunch on that web there, unless you have like a spider mount, but for some reason, being an early access game, it's not registering that I'm not a spider. So we're not going to argue because it's a pain in the ass to cross those. So you're going to follow this way around here. Looks like we got another freebie. Right on. Alright, so we're going to follow this way around here. And this is the only way to get to this area, so you want to pay attention when you get here. You're going to come across a little spider and probably a full-sized orb weaver that you're going to want to deal with. After we take out the spiders, including any stragglers around here, you're going to want to go around here, and you'll see this webbing here that you're going to have to cross. As you can see, it's going to be a bit of a slow slog, so we're just going to fast forward. And then if you go up here, you'll see that there is you'll have a fork here, and then you go up here, take a left, and then you're going to want to cross this other web, which is going to be another slow slog unless you have the spider mount. After we get across here, we're going to deal with this little spider guy who tries to take you out. And then, as you can see, there's a little yellow leaf down there. That's where we're going. So we're going to hop down here, follow this route around, and you'll see there's a chest here. Now, this chest contains the Bushwacker, which is one of the best bows in the game, aside from maybe the wolf bow, which is the tier 3. But this one definitely has some worthwhile ability on it. It's going to do a bonus damage to enemies. The name of the ability is called Cheap Shot. It definitely really powers up an archery build because you get the bonus plus criticals plus more bonus. So it's totally worthwhile getting if you want to go through the slog to get it. But if you're interested in more of a warrior build instead, then you're going to want to take a look right over here on my video on how to get the Crimson Avenger, which has a wonderful ability, which I will go over in that video. See you there.